Hello, my name is Russell Smith, and I'm the Technology Facilitator for Fuquay-Varina High School, as well as Carpenter Elementary. And I'm back with the second part of my Tech Tidbit video series involving DigitalVaults.org. If you did not see my previous video that demonstrated how you can access and search for artifacts from the National Archives using DigitalVaults.org, you can look on my channel and see the first video that I created that shows you how to use it. This video is going to show you how you can use the artifacts you have added to your collection and create either a digital poster or how to create a animated slideshow. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to add artifacts to your collection. I've already added 5 artifacts to my collection, and to do that all you need to do is click on an artifact and then you click add to my collection, and you can see that it was just popped up here in my collection down there. And if I never need to remove an artifact, I can just click on the artifact and click remove. But in this case, I want to create something. I want to create by clicking the Create tab at the bottom of the screen on the right hand side. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a digital poster. So I will click Begin, and it will ask me to start my poster. I can create a poster using records in my collection or records from a different category. So you don't actually need to add artifacts to your collection. You can add them as you go. In this case, I'm going to add the records that are already in my collection. So to add them to my collection, I drag an image from my Collect or Create tray to my poster. So I'm going to choose this one, and I'm going to drag it into my blank space over here, and I can use my mouse to reposition it. Now you notice that it's too big right now. On the left hand side there is a panel that you can adjust the size of the artifact by using the slide to make it smaller, or if you want to make it bigger, you can do that. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to slide it so it all fits within on the screen. Let's do it a little bit more. And adjust so it all fits on my screen. If I needed to rotate that item, I can use this slider to rotate it to the left or to the right or all the way around. And you can see the degrees on the numbers there. So I'm going to put it back at 0.00 so it's flush straight up and down. I can also adjust the transparency of the item, so if I want to have it fade out or fade back in, I can do so. I can change the background color by, instead of just white, I can make it black for this color, for that, red. I kind of like having a lighter background. I'm going to choose that shade of blue. And if I want to remove it, I can click the remove button and it will remove it from my display. So after I've added a background, I can choose to add clip art. At the bottom you can see, once I chose clip art, you can see that I can choose a theme. For example, you have miscellaneous, aviation and space, civil rights, Civil War. I'm going to choose World War II because that is what the focus is on. So if I wanted to add this clip art of this soldier here, I can click Add to Poster, and it will add it. So you can see it's been cropped, so it's not a complete illustration. It's too big, so I can adjust the size, and I can move it right here in the corner. I could also choose to drag the clip art onto my poster, resize it. I could put it here. I can can change the rotation, as I showed you before. And I can also adjust the transparency if I want it a little bit see-through, so they kind of overlap. To add text, you can choose your font style. You can choose none, normal, bold, fancy, or plain. I'm going to select bold, and you'll see that as soon as I selected my font style, that text box popped up. So, and it says enter your text here. So I can use my arrow key, the backspace, and type in my own text. So I've titled this Signs Incite the World War II. I can adjust the size of the text box. I could rotate it if I wanted to. I could also change the text color. So if I wanted to make it yellow, I could change it to that, or change it to blue. In this case, I'm going to leave it as black. Once I've completed my text box, I can click on the poster and I can drag the text box where I like. When I'm done, I can finish and save it. I'll give it a title. To save it, it requires me to have a login. Now, if you're a teacher, you can use your Wake County email account. If you're a student, you also need to use your student Wake County email account. To create your account, you click the Create Account tab and enter your information. Once I've created my account, I can view the posters I've created by clicking here, which I can email, I can save, and I can also print. To create an animated slideshow movie, you click on the button that says Begin under where it says Create a Movie. You can, just like you could with the poster, you can create a movie using records in your collection or the other collections that are available. But I'm going to click on records in my collection, and my 6 panels or my 6 artifacts appear down below. Next thing I want to do is I want to click on an item and add it to the movie. And once it's added to that first slide, I can adjust the size of the picture, and I can move it wherever I want on the slide. If I want to change the duration of how long it's on screen, the least amount of time you can be on screen is 2 seconds, all the way up to 15 seconds. So I'm going to choose 4 seconds. The movement I'm going to have is zooming out. So it's going to start real close and it's going to zoom out to where I see this information. I can add a caption. And then click play. If I don't like the movement, I can zoom in. Just like that. Once I'm finished with that slide, I'm going to click Add a Scene. Once I'm finished with that slide, I'm going to click on my next artifact, add it to my movie, add my caption, Each time I add a new image, I can choose the movement. So I'm going to have this pan to the right. And as I said before, I can adjust the duration to make it last longer or shorter on screen. And when I'm done, I can add a background. So if I don't want any background audio, I can choose none. I can choose background audio 1 and listen to it. Or choose a different background audio. And once I've found that audio, I highlight it. I can also add a title screen if I'd like. And add it to the front of my queue. And once I'm done, I can click Save and Finish. I'm going to give it a name. And when I click Save, I can log into my email here. And then click Send. And once your movie's been created, you can go back to this panel here where you can see under the My Movies menu, you can see your video and play it. Anyway, that's a quick demonstration of how to create a movie or a digital poster using DigitalVaults.org. Thanks for watching. My name is Russell Smith, and I'll see you next time with another Tech Tidbit.